Happy Easter. How's everyone? Fancy seeing me on a Saturday, right? That's not unusual. Hi, Karen. Who do we have watching today? Angie, how are you? Has everybody got your kiddos all settled for Easter this weekend? I remember those days. Our thing was Easter shopping for new Easter clothes. Look what I'm working on. This Chameleon Glitter is amazing. What do I do with it? Which one am I even using? I put the top on it so I wouldn't spill it. Oh, here it is. It's called Copper Penny. And it's a copper with a green shift to it and almost a little, I want to say plum or not purple. It's beautiful. So I have ombre'd that glitter, and then I put in, after I ombre'd it, I put in some rainbow candy chrome. These two I have done. Isn't that pretty? Your family's eating lunch at your granny's? Did I top coat that one? No. So we're going to our daughter's church tomorrow. That's about an hour and 15 or 20 minute drive from us. So we're going to go to service with them. And then I think we're just maybe going to do lunch out somewhere. Yum, that sounds good, Rhonda. So these nails are done to the point of me just putting the top coat on here. That's what I'm doing now. And this is such a pretty color shift. I was going to do matte on some of these ones, but I'm like, no, let me just do my shiny top coat on there. Hey, Monday, all the Easter candy will be on sale, right? You can stock up on some of that candy, honey. I'm not a big candy buff. I'm not too much of a cake person either, but I love me some pie, honey. I'd rather have a nice pie of some sort than a birthday cake or anything. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colors flying off of there. Just two things in this, and I'm using our vitreous nail in Latte. Let me show you real quick here. Let me put this on, pop this in the lamp, and then I'll show you what I used for the nail. Everything I'm using is from my store over at themobilemanicurist.com. Just making sure I got that nice and even. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna pop that in the lamp. You made meatballs yesterday? Ooh, that sounds amazing. And lasagna today. So yeah, I won't be cooking for Easter this year. I have, I've been a tiny bit under the weather this week, fighting an infection that I had to have an antibiotic for. So yesterday I felt pretty rough from that. I didn't even work yesterday. But I'm feeling better today. So I'm back in the studio today. Look, this is what I'm using for my base. It's our vitreous nails in Latte. Aren't these pretty? Vitreous means that they're see-through. This one, I have broken them all off. But yeah, I didn't even have to base coat it by using these. I mean, color code it is what I mean. I didn't have to add a color on there. You found Thelma on TikTok, honey. Thelma gave us 1,000 new followers the night she made her debut on TikTok. Look, I still haven't figured out this TikTok thing. Not fully. I do see I got right many followers over there, but I hardly get any likes or comments. And I think it's because people just exactly like me. We just kind of scroll through and watch a bunch of TikToks at once. But yeah. So top coating again. Look at that, how pretty. Oh yeah. This is Copper Penny and Rainbow Candy Chrome are the only two things I have in here. Now I have 10 more nails sitting here in front of me that are blank. This is going in my Etsy store. If you don't know, I've had an Etsy store for quite some time, and all my press-ons go over there. The name of my Etsy store is Queen Ladybug Nails. It's all one word, Queen Ladybug Nails. And my store stayed on vacation for a few weeks until I reloaded it. She's reloaded and open. But I want to put these in my fall nail shop on my Etsy store. So I want to do some alcohol ink with these. But yeah, this is a really impressive look because it's chameleon. The glitters change color, you know, depending on the direction you turn the nail. And then by adding the rainbow chrome, it puts that opalescent a little bit over top of that. And it's just it's a beautiful, beautiful look. That's smashing, honey. You wear these nails, you know what they gonna say? Girl, how many batteries does it take to run those nails? What is your battery pack at? So yeah, this is not a class per se today. This is just watching me work. I've had an Etsy store since 2018, I believe. Fairly successful little Etsy store. And at times when it sells out and I get really busy, I do have to just totally put her on vacation mode. But I got it pretty well stocked this time, and I'm going to try to stay on top of it and just add a couple things each week. I am editing. What am I doing today? I'm editing a class. I'm finishing up these because they've been sitting on my desk for a few days, and I want to get them out of the way. This has a matte top coat on it, but I'm just lightly wiping that down. Because, you know, when I clean up my desk to finish the edits on my video, I don't want to get these back out. So I'm going to finish these. Oh, get off of there, glitter. Okay. And I'm just going to use some black color cocktail on these. If you don't know, we are having our Easter sale this weekend. We have 15% off everything in the store except education. It's not good on classes, but it's good on everything else, honey. So if there is something you use a lot of, top coats or whatever the case might be, and you need to stock up on those, now's a good time to do it. Or maybe you've been wanting to try something. Okay, I'm going to pop some black alcohol ink on here. Now listen, all black alcohol inks are not alike. Many of them pull different colors when you blend them out. By that I mean, if I put this on with a black Sharpie and blended it out with my solution, it's going to pull purple. You ever notice that? Some black alcohol inks pull brown, some pull blue. You want your black ink to stay black/gray. And ours does. Oh yeah. And look, there's no right or wrong way to do this. So I'm just going with the flow today, honey. Y'all got your Easter baskets done? I didn't even buy anything new to wear this year. I'm frustrated being on these steroids for my Crohn's. It's caused me to gain weight, and I'm just not buying anything new right now. But I have to have them for my health, so I'm going to put just a little bit more of that right there. But I have some cute things. I mean, it's not like I need anything. I'm not a shopper. Would y'all believe that? I loathe shopping. I absolutely hate it. Child, I'm going to wear something till it falls apart because I hate to go shopping. You love to watch me work? You bought the Cadbury creams. You might have eaten them all. Look, I did a grocery order with Kroger yesterday. I had to stock up on some fresh produce. You know, I'm guilty of just eating whatever I can grab to bring with me to the office. I'll be the first to admit that. And I got to do better about taking time to pack a healthier lunch. Today, I had a teeny tiny little frozen pizza, half of it, and it was a little one. And some something left over that we had earlier in the week when we had a class here. I can't even remember what I ate now, but that was not a healthy choice for lunch. So I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself better. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Look, if we don't do it, nobody does it for us. Just getting some alcohol ink here. I feel like I got shadows in my lighting today. I just keep blending this out till I kind of get it where I want it. And I sort of follow wherever the little marbling starts to take effect. I just follow that. You do, Rhonda? Hey, I have ordered a couple of things. Have you ever used the Prime wardrobe from Amazon? You can order it and try it before you pay for it. You have 7 days. I was successful in finding some shoes from there. And I kind of liked how they did it. They even sent you a return label in the bag if you didn't want to keep it. Look at that, how pretty. Honey, let me show you, because this is what we're going to have going on together. Not to worry, I'm going to pull some of this over into this. Yes, honey. When you go to Amazon, you just type in Prime Wardrobe. Now, you only have 7 days, so you have to try it on fairly quickly and get it back, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, a couple of these, I want just a really light wash of this. I don't want it to be too marbly. So I'm going to put some fluid down first, and then I'm going to pop a dot of that into that wet fluid. I'll come back to this child in a second. Let's let her dry. And let's do that. Let's do that on the next 3 here. We're gearing up for our press-on nail boot camp next weekend. We have 2 seats open because of a death in one of the families of this a student coming. She and her daughter were attending, and they had a unexpected death this week. So we've opened those 2 seats back up. If you want to get in on the press-on nail business, honey, it's going to be a good weekend. We are putting kits together today for that. Oh yeah, look at that one. Nice, and this one is just lighter. That's what I wanted. Kind of smoky looking. But yeah, I get to see grandbabies tomorrow. My grandsons stayed with me Thursday night. They were out of school yesterday. Well, 2 of them did. All 3 of them ended up with me. And then the one, he got to missing his mama so bad, we had to take him home. 40 minutes away. And he's never done that before. Normally, he's just very excited. But I think he knew his mommy was home by herself because his daddy was working a 24-hour. And I think he wanted that individual time with her, I think is what it was. Oh, yes. All right, let's do a couple more dark ones. Hi, Tracy. How are you? We're doing alcohol ink over latte vitreous nails. Isn't this a pretty nude I'm putting these over? Look, if you do press-ons, you stock up your arsenal with some things that are a little bit easier to use, like nails that are pre-colored like this. Hey, Marcy, how are you? Don't forget our Easter sale is all weekend. And yes, we know we're late on posting our giveaway for this month. We were waiting to see if a particular item got here that we wanted to give away. We have several things coming tomorrow, but we don't know what's in what container. So hang tight with us. If it does not show up tomorrow, we will post what we're giving away. We have an alternative, but we were hoping this new item would be here. Not to worry, we haven't forgotten about ya. I feel like January and February just took forever to get through. And April, we haven't even sneezed and April's halfway done already. Why does it seem like time moves faster in the warmer months? Especially if you live someplace that you got, you know, the cold part of the winter season that you have to get through, right? Oh, I like how that did. Oh, yes. Now, part of what you're seeing is like right here, that's where it's attached underneath here. Not to worry. Pretty. I went to Big Lots this morning early because they have these plastic, they're made of polystyrene. I call them plastic, but it's these large planters. I got one for my house 2 years ago, and I missed it. I waited too late last year and didn't get any. So I went back today. I wanted 6 because I wanted some for here at work. But I can only get 2 of the pedestal ones like I already have at home. So I'm like, well, let me get that for the house. And then I picked out 4 other ones for here at work. I like having flowers and plants, but I don't do good gardening. I do really well, you know, putting things in pots. So I did buy 6. They're pretty big. They're about 30 inches tall. And hopefully Tuesday, I'm going to go out to the Poplar Forest Nursery and get some things that I can plant in there. I'll go ahead and plant for here at work, but not at home just yet, because where I'm going to put them here at work is covered. but at home I have no cover, and we're, what are we today? In the 70s? Monday, the high is only going to be 48 here. So you can't risk your plants that aren't covered just yet. Just yet. But now next week, we are scheduled to be in the 80s, and our weather forecaster says it is safe to plant after next week. So I'll do the ones at home maybe next weekend. I have my boot camp, but I'll do them sometime in the next couple weeks. It's still snowing. No, I couldn't do it, honey. I didn't, Rhonda, just because I didn't really have time to run over there, and I like what I picked out. So yeah. This one we're going to do a little bit lighter. So let's let that kind of sit. Thank you, Rhonda. I just want something cheerful for when people come in my front doors. You know, we're not open to the public. You can't come in and shop. We had a one-time used product sale. That was our 3rd annual, actually. But we are not open to the public to come in and buy anything. We're too busy, and we have to reprogram our registers and everything for when somebody comes and shops in person. So, you know, we just can't do it and stay filling our orders online. So we only do that for special occasions. But when I have students in, obviously, they can shop while they're here, since we have a class next weekend. Plus, I just like pretty things. You know what? If I want flowers by my front door at work, I'm going to have flowers by my front door at work. I'm pretty frugal when it comes to, like, I don't buy my coffee out. Honey, it's partly because I'm a coffee snob. I like to brew my own coffee. But look, all the money I'm saving, not buying my coffee out, will pay for my flowers, right? Let me lighten this one up a little bit. Okay, I have alcohol ink on all 10 of these. The sister nails going with this look like this. You don't ever buy coffee, Cindy? I don't either. So now this is kind of how this set is going to go down. Right there. And honestly, before I do any more on this, I'm going to seal up these alcohol inks. With a little bit of, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to seal them up with, because I'm going to do some hand painting and probably some stamping and probably some foil on these. Let me see what I got right here near me. Probably not anything I want to use. Wouldn't you know, what I want is down the hallway. So I won't take up any more of your all's time, which actually, I was kind of going fall themed on this, but look at this little piece of foil I have here. How pretty that would be. Oh, honey, I might just be changing my mind. I was going to go spider webs and, I don't know, maybe just a little blotchy foil. But I have such a tiny piece of this. What do y'all think with those colors? I think it's actually very pretty. And then I could leave a few of my marbles just like this. Even though I marbled all of those, I'm not worried about that. Yes? Y'all think so? Let's do it. Hold up. Okay, so let's put some foil gel on this little guy. Let's just try one. Oopsie. Let's put on some Quick Stick It. Look, I always back brush my press-ons because I don't want the cuticle area to get really thick on those. It takes me longer to do press-ons than it does a human. And let's go over this one too. Do I have this foil in stock, Joy? I don't know. If I do, it's going to be in a box, like mixed with something else. But you'll be here this next weekend, this coming up weekend. You can look through and see. At one time I did, but I have so many in there, I don't know. Really feather that out. Let me make sure I'm fully covered. You can dig for treasure. Yes, you can, honey. All right, so you don't want to undercure your Quick Stick It. No, 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 no. This right here. I didn't do foil swatching Friday yesterday because I didn't come in. I was feeling so rough. But if you need a good foil gel, this is one of the ones that we carry. And we also carry the Gaudy foil gel. They both, on the spectrum of 1 to 10, they're both right at a 10. So it just depends on, you know, what you want to use. All right. First one is done. Let's see how this looks. And I want to be sure I use every little inch of this foil. I don't want to waste none of it. I'm going to take this little guy off of there. It's hard to put foil on when this thing is sitting on a tip holder rather. Oh, honey, this is going to get a really good stick on it. I can already tell. And turn it over and just take a peek-see here. Oh, yeah. And here we go, GGO. Let me make sure I've got it down on my little point here. Yep. Now we'll put it back on the tip holder and see where we are. Nice. Oh, child. So then our elements together are these ones. And I'll mix in just a few of the black marble. Okay, I like it. Let's go ahead and put it on this one. But before we do, let me get just a few more of these going in the lamp with the stick it on it. I don't have that much of this foil, but I think I have enough to do about, I can probably get 5 nails out of this. And I think that's what I need to balance the set. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. We might as well do one of these sizes. Four. It is a pretty foil. It was in a set that we had, and it had, I'm not sure if we still have it. It had some cheetah print, some zebra print. This is a tiger hollow print. Let's see, 1, 2, pop that one in. And I better do this one. I get into these bigger nails, I won't have enough foil. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and foil this one. Jewel 20 to 24, it just depends. And all that is in my descriptions over on my Etsy store. And let me get her off of there. See, I strategically placed that because I wanted this little hollow portion right there. I don't sell cheap nails in my store. The cheapest, the least expensive set I have is $48 because I'm good at what I do. And I don't say that to brag. That probably came out the wrong way. Example, if you get a set of nails from me that has crystals on it, you will not lose crystals unless you abuse those nails. Like, I go to the ultimate ends of the earth to make sure that your nails are pretty much perfect when you get them. Oh, that's pretty. Now let me put this back on the holder. So we have one. Now these will get all, that hollow will really show up nicely once I put the top coat on there. This one, ooh, I love this right here, but I love these over here too. You know, it's no skin off my back if I don't sell them. I don't have to make an income doing press-on nails. I do them to release my creative outlet, my creativity, because as a business owner, I sit behind a desk a lot. I do a lot of administrative stuff. So, yeah. So if people want them and want to pay what I have them priced, it's totally fine. If they don't want them, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Because I'm going to make them anyway. And maybe one day when I retire, I can do some lower quality sets, but I don't know how I would do that when I know that lower quality sets won't last as long, you know? This now, I was worried wasn't in the lamp all the way, and I'm right. She didn't get a full cure on her. That's what happens when you don't get a 60-second cure. And here's how we go fix that. Look, you see how she didn't cure all the way? I'm sitting here talking and wasn't paying attention. When I took it out, I'm like, oh, I don't even know if the tip of that nail was in the lamp. So we're going to take just a little acetone and let's get that foil off of there. Yeah, the foil gel just wiped off with it. I'm down to the matte top coat. It's not even sticky because she wasn't cured. So let's put on a new foil gel. Now, if it had cured, you'd have to buff that down. And you would know because it would be kind of tacky. And let's get her back under there because we can't afford to waste our foil, honey. We don't have so much of it. In we go. Now let's move on to this one. About right there. And I'm going to pop that off. Speaking of foil, if you like camo, which I think would be great to have for the summer, we have a Crazy for Camo foil set over in the store themobilemanicureist.com. It's got every color camo in the world inside of that foil set. I've been meaning to do something with that. I just haven't had a chance. All right, this one is nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm going to put her back on the stand. Right there. Oh, I got some towel fuzz on her. Paper towel fuzz. Okay. Now, let's get this little lady. Oh, yes. I think the little part of the silver hollow that's in this really makes a huge, huge difference in this foil. And I got a little area right there that I had stuck down first. I didn't see that. No worries. I'll piece my foil together here. Let me just move this direction because that's how the pattern repeats. Easy fix. Easy peasy fix. That's pretty, honey. Now, I don't know if I want more. I probably got enough to do one more. I thought I stuck one more nail tip in the whatchamacallit. Oh, is this got foil gel on it? Yes, I believe it does. And let's put that one, oh, about right here. I love nail foil. I know some people hate it. Nice. Ooh, yes. Where'd I put her little stand? Right here. All right, so we don't have any peeling or chipping of our foil. We're gonna put some rubber base over these. And which way did she go? Here. You forget you have it? Oh, honey, look here. She gone. Let's get us another. Oh, here she is. I knew I opened another one. Now I'm going to do a little bit of shading on these nails too. Just because I can. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. And the reason you want to seal up your full cover foil like this with some rubber base is because the nail is no longer sticky. It's very slick and slippery. And your top coat will peel off of there. It's a preventative measure for longevity of wear. Isn't that pretty? Yes, it is, Miss Tracy. Hey, I went in a completely different direction with this, but I love it. I absolutely love how this is looking. And let me stop right there because I want to pop in. This is the glitter that I used on the nails that are going to go with it. It's called Copper Penny. And I'm going to pour some of this out. I want some of the little pieces in here, and I'm going to pop some of those pieces into the tiger print. Just a couple here and there, and I want the tiny ones. Look. I don't want to cover it up by any means, but just, like I said, just here and there. There's a few. Let's get some of these bitty ones, and we'll put some bitties here. Some little bitty babies. And this will tie in the color of the other nails going in this set. Look, I was having a conversation with somebody last week, and we were talking about people that don't want to pay for their nail art when they come to the salon. They want just one price. And I asked them, I said, well, if they order a pizza, do they pay for a cheese pizza and get a deluxe pizza? I hardly think so, because all the toppings you get extra on a pizza cost you more. It's no different for nails. The more elaborate the nail, the more it costs. The more product we have in it, the more time we have in it, the more expertise we have in it. It doesn't matter if it's on a human or if it's a press-on. Honey! People still charging the same price for their fill-ins as they did in 1992. Yeah, brides are paying, $10,000, $15,000 for a venue with nothing included, and they want a set of $25 pink and white nails for their wedding nails. Won't y'all stop with that now? Our shipping costs have almost doubled in the last year. Almost doubled. And that's just for us to buy the label from the post office. We don't, what the post office charges us is what you pay for us to ship it. And I'm constantly getting emails from strangers that say, your shipping is too high. I'm not buying anything from you. First of all, you don't have to send me that, because I have plenty of people that do pay it to get their orders. If you're not intending on ordering in the first place, it just takes up my time to have to read that email. Secondly, you're paying what the post office charges. Actually, you're paying less because we do such a high volume. Our customers get a discount on their shipping. We eat the cost of the label, the ink, the tape, the packing, the labor to pack it. We don't charge anything for that. A lot of people charge shipping and handling. Handling means they're charging you for those supplies that they're using. Right? That's pretty. Everyone's shipping has gone up. Oh, why get it shipped free for Amazon Prime? Honey, you paying for Amazon Prime whether you think you are or not. You do. And guess what? Amazon Prime is no longer delivered in 2 days. Have you noticed that? Amazon Prime is at least a week now, if you're lucky. And I get it. I get that everything is going up. But when it goes up for the vendor, the customer, obviously it goes up for the customer. Getting framed, Thelma. Quit preaching. And we're struggling on our deadlines too, because our shipping is now getting delayed once again. It goes through these cycles. It does pretty good for a while, and then you have delay or whatever the case might be. Luckily, our our customers and especially our Beetlebox subscribers have been just awesome. If we have, I think we've only missed one of the deadline. That was because of snowstorm. But that doesn't mean I don't stress over, merchandise I have coming in for that. I watch that tracking, like a hawk. Because I don't want it to be late. And sometimes it's out of my control. So, yeah. Man, this is pretty. This is so beautiful. I'm trying to stay with these little itty bitty pieces because they lay super flat in this wet layer. Get off of there. Yeah, it's not. I try to be very patient even with vendors. I have merchandise coming from, don't get upset. Don't be ugly, because they can't really do anything good to control that on their end either. We all got to work together. And then I see a lot of people are having things stolen off their front porch. Okay, that's just a little bit in there. All right, we've got all of those under the lamp. Now, these ones are already cured. Let me just make sure. That glitter's laying super flat. We can just go right over that with a top coat. And these 5 are done. We're not done entirely. I want to do my little shading here. Let's see if I have a sponge. I may not have one. I thought I did. I do. All right. I'm going to use a little black gel polish. This is going to make this nail. So now around the perimeter, I'm just going to add a little shaded window. Just a tiny bit. It's very subtle, but look at the definition it put on that nail. Versus one that doesn't have it right here. You haven't gotten yours either. You haven't gotten what, sweetie? Are you talking about Beetlebox? Beetlebox doesn't mail until the 15th of every month, which was yesterday. So you wouldn't have it yet. It bills the 1st, it mails the 15th. It takes us that long to get them ready. Oh. Pretty. Just don't touch them before you cure it now. Let's pop these 2 in because I'm about to touch those. Make sure they're on their little stand good. Because that could be a disaster waiting to happen, honey. And her tape is just gone. Let's see if we got another one we can pop this on. I don't think that's a good one either. Maybe this one. Nope, I believe we have something under that nail that's causing her not to stick. So let's do it like this. Let's just hold her with my tweezers. And then I'll go back and grab that one little area. I'll pop that in the lamp. A little bit more black gel polish. Crystal, put you some liquid latex around their nail, or just get you those little nail guards. It goes around the cuticle. They kind of look like rubber. I don't even know what they're called. I've seen them, but I have no idea what they're called. If you could Google those. Look how pretty. So if you didn't hear earlier, we have 2 seats in our boot camp coming up this weekend. It was sold out, and 2 of my students are related, and they've had a tragic death in their family. So we opened those 2 seats back up. They'll probably be gone after today or tomorrow. So if you need something to do next weekend, come to my boot camp. Oh yes. Look how pretty that's going to be together. All right, so let's get a top coat on these. There we go. Now, because I have some glitters in these that I popped in there, see that light line, how wiggly? I'm going to lay down just a little bit heavier top coat. Oh, yes. Honey. Every set of nails I do, I want to wear them myself. And my nails are way grown out with this nude on. I haven't changed them because I don't know what to put on. I want to wear everything, honey. Okay. You feel the struggle? I have to redo them before my class comes in next week. I was going to do them today for Easter, but I'm like, no, I've got this nude on. Clean them up, put a fresh top coat on that so they don't look so dull and like they need something. And then I will redo them probably Thursday so they'll be fresh for my class, and then I'll get 4 or 5 more weeks out of them. Okay, that's pretty. You've had this foil for ages. Oh, Allison, honey, you need to use it. So the glitter I used with this is called Copper Penny. It's a Chameleon glitter in our store. Isn't it funny how you think you're going to go one direction with something and then it completely goes a different direction? I'm okay with that. I sure am. inspect that baby before it goes in the lamp. And we have them all top coated except this little guy. And she needs a new stand. Just to pop on here. It's because it's a pinky. These smaller pinky nails are hard to put on a stand. You have no clue what you're doing. I want to wear Firework Gel. I'm obsessed with the Firework Gels, like literally. So I want to put one of those on. I think I might wear the blue one. I'm not a pastel person, so it's been quite difficult for me to wear this nude this long. Look at the grow out, honey. My cuticles are a mess. All right, so these ones are all done. Look how pretty that is together. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, somebody favorited my Etsy store. Thank you. Y'all heard that little notification? Brooke, thank you. Brooke, if you're watching live. Okay, so I got 10 nails like this in the set. These are all done and top coated. And then I will have 5 tiger eye nails that we just did. And then I will have 5 marble nails like this. And since we're going to have 5 of those, I'm going to go ahead and darken up these ones. I had originally did those lighter for a reason, but let's put some darker veining through that. Because I think they're too washed out as they are. Yes, honey. And I'm going to put some rose gold in this too, because this copper penny is definitely reflecting rose gold. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, that one's done. Thanks for the favorite. Who was that? Sandra. Thank you for favoriting my Etsy store. And look, if you're ever too busy, if you're a nail tech and you're too busy to do your nails for something, I'd be happy to customize something for you. Thank you for the favorite. Maybe you have a wedding. Maybe you're going on vacation. You got to see so many clients before you leave, honey. You don't have time to do your own. Miss Tracy got you covered. Plus, sometimes it's nice just to purchase a set of nails from somebody just to see how they do it, you know? See how they arrive, see how they're packaged. Oh, yes. Let's put down some foil gel. On all of these. I'm trying to think. Before I put down foil gel, I want to put that same black window around these ones with my gel polish on the little sponge. Look, I don't reuse these sponges. It makes my work look tired and messy. Once I use it, honey, I trash it. Now, I might keep the black one out for the day, but I'm not going to let it sit overnight and reuse that and expect to get good results, like I want good results. Look at that, how pretty. I know what you just said. Miss Trace, there's a different shade of black. It's not going to matter once I get the foil and the top coat on here. It is not going to matter one little bit. I do too, Marcy. Last week I went to Hobby Lobby. What was I looking for? I was looking for a specific kind of bag, a little cellophane bag, and they had them on sale 40% last week. And they only had 4 bags left. I got all 4 bags because I just go through them a lot. I had one viewer telling me I was being wasteful by not reusing them. Oh, you can clean that out and reuse it. Yes, you can. But you're going to take out part of your sponge particles with it when you clean it. So trust me when I say, when you get ready to reuse that thing, you are not going to get a smooth application. I already know, honey, because when I was cheap, I was trying to do it. And they're cheap as they are. Yes. Don't be telling me how I run my business now. Because you know what? If you were one of my customers, you wouldn't want a halfway done job, would you? You wouldn't want nails that one looked good and a couple looked bad. And no, honey. And even as perfectionist as I am, I still get those chronic complainers. And if you are a chronic complainer in my Etsy store, you don't get to shop from me anymore. Because I take great care in knowing that all my work going out is good work. I double check everything. I inspect everything. So no. I'm just not the person for you if that's the case. Okay, let's get some foil. I know I got some rose gold foil sitting here somewhere. Why is it so hard for me to keep up with my rose gold foil? I know I got it. Well, Lord, I don't see it to save my life. Okay, I am not seeing my foil. So I guess I'm not putting foil on live. I'll have to go track it down. But I can at least put my foil gel on here. I wanted you guys to see how that was going to look with it on. It's going to be so pretty. Yeah, I see that a lot in business, Delia. Now, look, y'all, it's important. The alcohol ink that you're using does not rehydrate and move around with your top coats. Sometimes I have seen it typical with matte top coats because matte top coats have abrasives in them. So it wants to pull that alcohol ink off the surface. As long as you let it dry, adequate dry time, you should be okay. But especially foil gels and adhesive gels can reactivate your alcohol ink. Look, mine's not moving. It's going to be so pretty. There we go. Almost got this on. I just want a little tiny bit of rose gold foil. I don't want a lot because I don't want to cover up my pretty marble. Isn't that beautiful though, with that little smoky black border around it? So these got to get 60 seconds to hold the foil. And I'm going to keep looking for my foil here because I've just opened me a new one. I mean, like I just used it on a set of nails kind of opening. So where she went to, nobody knows. Oh, here she is. I found her. Thank you for the order. Was that one of you guys? Don't know. This is in this boutique set of foil. It's 4 or 5 pieces in the boutique foil. And I love this rose gold because it's a hollow rose gold. If she'd have been a snake, she bit me, honey. I know. I can't wait to use it. And I'm just loving how these look. While that's curing, let me give you a peek-see. This is a set that I just finished. I've not photographed yet for the Etsy store. Black. It's like a 24 karat rich metallic gold. I did some all over crystals. I did some 3D florals. Look at that. And look at the main component accent now with these. Is that not beautiful? Yes, honey. That tortoise is smoking. So these I have to photograph. I've got another set behind me. Some hot pink, some tropical, some bright orange. I got to get those photographed. All right, here we go, Gigio. These are ready. So I don't want to grab a lot of foil. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to distress this so I don't get big pieces of foil. Let's do this. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Now, by distressing that foil, look what happened. It broke it up on the back, so I'm not going to get giant pieces of foil off of there. Oh, honey, yes, that's exactly what I'm wanting. Because I'll cover up all my pretty marble if I don't. And I don't want my marble lines to be covered. And if they do get covered, which they are getting covered, I'm going to go back and show you how I'm going to clean that up. Isn't that pretty? I like the look of distressed furniture. I like anything that has some distressing to it. I like antique jewelry, like vintagey kind of stuff. All right, so that same brush that I put my inks on, blended my inks with, I'm just gonna take a little acetone and get that off of my marble areas, just like that. Wait, this is gonna really pop when we put that top coat on. Just wipe it out. See there? Thank you for the stars, everybody that have given us stars today. It doesn't go unnoticed. Oh, yeah. And this one, I think I did okay, except for right down here at the tip. Right there. I want to clean that out. All right, these are ready for top coat. Let me zoom in so you can see what's going to happen here. Do not look at my dry cuticles. People send me a message all the time. I can't put oil on my fingers and work on a set of nails. And yes, they're dry because I'm working in alcohol and acetone while I'm working on the nails. Honey, it's gorgeous. It is so pretty. I can't wait to get this photographed. I have all kinds of props that I photograph with. Sometimes I'll just put them on a white background. It depends on if it's a busy set or not. You know, I usually have 3 or 4 photos to choose from each set. I'll have some on white, some on pattern. Maybe I'll stage some, and it just depends on what looks better when I get them all listed. Karen, just put you a little liquid latex around your skin. It's so easy. Put your liquid latex on and let it dry. And then when you sponge a border, you sponge over the skin and all, but you're not touching the skin. Technically, it's touching that liquid latex. And then you just peel off the latex. I don't carry liquid latex because it's a dime a dozen everywhere, honey. Now, if you're allergic to latex, you don't want to use it. Yes, child, that is beautimous. I don't know if I cured the top coat on these or not because I've been sitting here talking. Yeah, but she could go again. And last one, and then we're going to put this whole set together and I'll show you what we've made. And I hope the lucky customer that gets these will be happy to wear them. So I don't really share my products, what I put in my press-on nail kits, on a free class like this one. Because I have people that pay me for those classes, and they would be mad at me if Miss Tracy gives something away free that they've paid for. Trust me, it's already happened too. But my nails come with a permanent adhesive that you can glue them on, wear them for 2 weeks. Or they come with a temporary adhesive. The temporary adhesive holds them anywhere from 3 to 5 days. And you can rewear and reuse as many times as you want to. So technically, you don't have just this set of nails that you only wear one time. I make sure I cover everything, honey. How to put them on. All right, so we got 10 like this, just because this was the main component of that nail. This is copper penny. If any guys you want to repeat this technique, this is the glitter copper penny and rainbow chrome. That's all that's in that. And this is over our pre-made vitreous nails. I didn't even have to put a base color down. This is the color Latte that I used. Look, these look darker in the box because they're all stacked on top of each other. But when you take that out, these nails have a natural ombre to them. Okay. Then we used up this little scrap of foil we had for our tiger nails, which I think just make a smashing combination for that. Look how pretty that is. So 10 of these. I have 5 hollow tiger nails. And then we have our 5 alcohol ink nails with our little bit of rose gold on them. So this customer will get a total of 20 nails in their set. Just hold on, I'll take out the camera. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna make you dizzy. Look here from a different angle how pretty those are. And these obviously are chameleon, so you're going to get not only copper, but it's throwing some teal and some purple. And then there is the tiger. And then that one. Isn't it pretty? Camera's having a hard time focusing because it's just throwing all kind of light around. I love these. I do see a couple little areas on these that I'm not quite happy with, and I'll show you one of them just real fast. Right here, this is the one that won't stay on the tip holder. She got a, see right there? See that roughly line? That's a little piece of glitter sticking up. So I'll have to go back and buff that and then re-top coat it. But other than that, I am happy with these. Yes, my top coat is so shiny. I'll give you a little tip here. One way to keep your top coats super shiny is cure them about 30 seconds longer than what it says on the bottle. And when that comes out of the lamp, do not touch it. You let that top coat cool down from being in the lamp for about 2 minutes. Especially on a human's finger, because you're going to want to put oil and you're going to want to spray some alcohol and get rid of that dust. And what we don't realize is that's a temperature shock to the nail surface. Don't do that. Let your top coat cool down before you touch it. Listen, happy Easter, y'all. Pick you up some of these glitters if you don't have them, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.